The National World War II Museum, they collect all sorts of things. Some of them are as small as a penny or a compass or a button. The other end of the spectrum is the really huge things. Vessels, aircraft, and vehicles like the ones you see right here behind me.
The difference between a macro and a regular artifact is that a macro is something like a vehicle or an engine.
My name is Corey Graff. I'm a curator and restoration manager here at the National World War II Museum. One of the amazing things about the macros in the collection is they usually come to us in derelict shape. You know, they've been out in the world for 80 years and been used quite heavily. And so our job is to take those vehicles and aircraft and boats and turn them back to the way they looked during World War II. And it takes a ton of work. One of the difficulties after 80 years is finding parts that work for these vehicles. First thing you're going to do is try to restore what's already affixed to the vehicle in some form or another.
My name is Terry Arman, and here at the World War II Museum, I am the restoration specialist and volunteer manager for the warehouse. It is a challenge. There's a lot of research that goes into this stuff. We don't just jump on it and say, oh, well, this needs to be changed. We're here to make everything original, or as original as possible.
And in some cases, you actually build it yourself. You get the plans. We have amazingly skillful volunteers, and they're using the lathe or the welder, and they're making what we need to go on these vehicles.
These guys play an important role of parts that need to be made that you can't find in the civilian world.
Yeah, one of the things that happens with these vehicles is you build them up and then you're able to add some of the equipment that it would have had during World War II. For instance, the Sherman tank has its hedge cutter. That's something that staffers and volunteers, they found the plans, they built it to spec, welded it up. It's big, huge, heavy metal, and they were able to put it on the vehicle, and now it's even more complete than ever.
My job here at the World War II Museum is fantastic. This is a labor of love. If I didn't have this love for working on all these old vehicles, I surely wouldn't be here. Also, I do manage a whole bunch of volunteers, and I go through the day helping them figure out the best ways to do things and the most correct ways to do restoration. These macros that we have, they were used all over the world during the war, so they have lots of stories behind them, if they could talk.
I don't think you're going to get closer to living history than bringing these vehicles back to life.
It's important to preserve the vehicles because, again, it's a living history, and we need to keep history alive.
If you want to learn about World War II history, there's nothing better than doing it hands-on. My name is Bob Brockway, and I volunteer at the National World War II Museum about 5 or 6 days a week. I've always had an interest in World War II because my father was a World War II veteran, and it was a way just to be in touch with him. So I kind of made my pitch to Terry, told him, you know, I've got 20 years experience in marine engineering. I was port engineer, and I listed my whole resume as electrical engineer. He goes, oh, good. Can you hold a paintbrush? I'm like, absolutely. He said, you're hired, so.
Without the volunteers at the National World War II Museum, we'd be sunk. These volunteers will do anything when it comes to bringing these machines back to life.
The volunteers that I have are very, very loyal to the World War II Museum. They're very talented in what they do. I couldn't do this job by myself.
The most rewarding part of working in the restoration department, honestly, is bringing these vehicles back to life.
Leaving the machine at the end of the day better than when you arrived in the morning, that's the perfect thing, and it's a lot of fun. And when it finally rolls out, it runs, it drives, it's beautiful, it looks the way it looked in 1944. That's a great feeling.